Well, we have arrived at East Creek Cabin after it's about a 7-mile hike from the last cabin. We passed Fox Creek Cabin on the way. Now we're here at East Creek. You can hear the creek running down there, giving our legs a little bit of a break. Got some pretty heavy packs. Pretty nice cabin. Got Asa here getting his jacket squared away, drying out a little bit. Looks like we got a wood shed, a little bit of tools, some saws, lockbox.
Very nice facility.
East Creek Cabin. Down that way's the loo, the washroom. Let's take a peek inside. Nice handle on the door. Pretty nicely furnished. Bunks, the bottom bunks about 1.5 feet, a foot wider than the top bunks. Got a wood stove. Looks like some snowshoes with a note. 14 miles.
Dude, just keep on.
Just keep walking on. There's the logbook. We'll have to share some stories. Here we go. There's the map. You got Caribou Creek Cabin, which is the first one we stayed at. And then today we walked from Caribou Creek all the way down to East Creek Cabin. I think we're gonna look for a spot to set up a tent. I'm gonna go peek around in the woods here and see if I can find a flat spot. There isn't one that's right next to the cabin, so maybe there's a one around close. Here it looks like got a spot to take the horses. It says horses there. So maybe this looks like a pretty well-worn trail. There's lots of claw marks, that's for sure. Hey bear! Just gotta let them know you're coming. Strike fear into their hearts before they strike it into yours. You know, just normal bear things. Looks like I'm headed towards the creek. It's all pretty torn up in here. It's kind of buggy. That's to be expected. A couple of bear tracks. Look at this water. Beautiful. Mountains in the background. Flowing creek. I'm gonna come take a bath in here in a bit. Found myself a camp spot. A little fireplace here. Lots of room. Good flat spot here. Slightly angled downhill, but it'll sleep good. We've got a bear container up here up the trail. Stash all our food away in a lockbox. I mean, it's not like we're just bean burritos in a tent for a bear, but oh well. This is day 2, night 2, I mean. Started yesterday afternoon hiking and spent the night. Here's the creek. Gorgeous. Suppose we're halfway to the last cabin on a lake. Get to do a little canoeing out there. But for now, we're just partying with the mosquitoes and the bears. So here we go. The next morning, slept in a little bit till about 10:30 this morning and went to the cabin, had a little breakfast, packed up all our gear, just crossing the creek. Now we're headed to go pack up the tent, throw it in my pack. We've got 7 miles to the next cabin. It rained last night, so it's a little wet this morning. We'll pack up the tent real quick and head on our way. What do you think, Asa?
It's awesome. It's good to be outside.
We've just come up out of the trees onto the tundra, the alpine, not really tundra. Probably gone about 3 out of 7 miles. So we've got a little ways to go. It's gorgeous. It's not raining, which is nice, but it's cool. Maybe we'll see a bear. Not bad weather. There's a few berries around, a few blueberries. Not quite ripe yet. Also, it's a very dry summer, so not seeing a whole ton of berries. getting a little bit of rain. It's kind of foggy down below here. Looks kind of socked in. I think this is the Devil's Creek cabin. Looks like we made it. 7 miles down. It's just been raining for about the past mile now. Probably somewhere in the 50s. Temperature wise. Pretty nice day. Staying relatively dry. Well, it's the morning of day 3. Spent the night last night in Devil's Pass cabin. That's the pass behind me there. It's about a 10-mile hike out to the highway. Swan Lake is behind this first ridge here on the right side in the valley. And Juneau Lake is that farthest mountain peak. It's in the valley over there. Beautiful scenery. We're just hiking along, churning away the miles. Keeping my eyes out for any black bears. This is good country. Sitting on this bridge over this creek that's flowing down into the lake. A little bit of wind moving in, some clouds, but beautiful day. Well, made it to the cabin. Juneau Lake, absolutely gorgeous. There's a fire came through here a couple years ago, looks like. Gorgeous scenery. Beautiful lake. See the side of that hill got a little scorched. It's gorgeous. So I'm gonna wait for the others to catch up and make a little food, stretch my legs a little bit. Beautiful day. Hiking through a bit of the burn here on our way to Cooper Landing. I'm gonna be coming up on Trout Lake in a bit. Get over this saddle here. Weather's holding, not raining on us, which is good. We'll see what happens as we keep going. Well, came down to this poplar forest and here we are at the car park. Looks like we made it about 10 miles. Just in time for some snacks, hot drink, and a nice drive home. Perfect. What a wonderful week.